Hello students, today we are going to start with new topic over physical and chemical changes. So first thing is we need to understand what is change. Okay, we are here to define the change. What is change? So the process of change, process of becoming or making, a process of becoming and making something different, the process of becoming and making something different is called, we can say it is called change. Okay, in our daily activities we observe many of activities like that a day changes into night and a night changes into day. Okay, and if we are looking in our around us, okay, we can see growing baby growing into an adult, a baby going into an adult, ripening of foods, okay, drying of clothes. So many examples are there of changes. Okay, so how many types of changes are there? Okay, so there are, it may be two or more, sorry, yeah, it may be two or more types of changes are there. We can classify into two categories of changes. Okay, first is slow change and fast change. And second type is physical change and chemical change. Okay, so basically physical and chemical change comes under in the category of slow change and fast change. Okay, यहाँ पे हमने समझा चेंज क्या होता है, किसी भी चीज या किसी भी चीज को किसी दूसरे उसको चेंज कर देना, उसको दूसरे तरीके से बना देना, या उसमें अपने आप चेंज आना ही, बदलाव आना ही चेंज कहते हैं. ओके, टू टाइप्स ऑफ चेंजेस आर देयर, स्लो चेंज एंड फास्ट चेंज. स्लो चेंज होता है और फास्ट चेंज होता है. इनमें आने वाले जो चेंजेस हैं वो फिजिकल हो सकते हैं और केमिकली भी हो सकते हैं. इट कैन बी फिजिकली चेंज और केमिकल चेंज. ओके, so many examples are there like stretching of rubber band, examples of changes, examples of change. Okay, stretching of rubber band. Okay, stretching of rubber band. If you stretch rubber band, then it will change, the shape will get changed. Okay, the length of the rubber band will increase. Okay, so the stretching of a rubber band is an example of change. Okay, second cooking of food. Third, cooking of food means we cook the food. Okay, vegetables, chapatis, puris, etc. are the examples of cooking of food which comes under changes. Okay, and germination of seeds, germination of seeds, germination of seeds. If you germination of seeds can change into a little plant when it grows. Okay, जब हम seeds को जमीन में plant कर देंगे, we plant a seeds into a ground, it will get changed into a little plant. Okay, change में plants में change हो जाएगा. And drying of cloths, when we wash our clothes, we can put it into sunlight. Right. Okay, drying of clothes. So these are the examples of changes. ये सारे examples हैं changes के. हम रबर को स्ट्रेच करेंगे तो उसका लेंथ बढ़ जाएगी, चेंज हो जाएगी. कुकिंग ऑफ फूड, खाना बनाते हैं. ओके, तो खाना कैसे चेंज हो जाता है, पकाते हैं. जर्मिनेशन ऑफ सीड्स, थर्ड इज जर्मिनेशन ऑफ सीड्स. सीड्स को जब हम प्लांट करेंगे वो तो कुछ दिनों बाद वो क्या हो जाएगा, प्लांट में चेंज हो जाएगा. प्लांट से उगाता है. ड्राइंग ऑफ क्लॉथ्स. ओके, so these are all examples of changes. Now we are coming into slow change and fast change. What is slow change and what is fast change? Some of the changes that takes time to occur, it is called slow change. Okay, some changes that take time to occur, long time to occur is called slow change. Okay, slow change. Okay, some changes that take long time to occur is called slow change. Like, for example, that changes of season. Okay, this is summer season. After summer season, rainy season will come. Okay, then after winter season. So changes of season take time to change it. Okay, and second example, slow change. It is called slow change. Okay, and we have examples of ripening of foods, changes of season, ripening of food, okay, crops, ripening of, okay, crops is also considered under ripening of food, and changes of year, it will say, changes of leaves. It will get from green into yellow. Changes of leaves in to yellow color. Okay, so these are the examples of slow change. Okay, now what is fast change? Fast change we can define in this way, that some changes takes short time to occur is called uh, fast change. Okay, some changes that take short time to occur is called fast change. Like for example, if you burn a piece of paper, okay, it will get burned fastly. Okay, if you burn a candle, okay, so these are the examples of fast change. Okay, immediately lighten up. We burn paper. Okay, second is lighten a candle. Lighten a candle. Okay, lighting a candle is an example of fast change. So, okay, so these are two types of changes we are discussing here. जो चेंज ज़्यादा टाइम लेते हैं चेंज होने में, जो चीज़ें जो सम चेंजेस या जो ज़्यादा टाइम लेते हैं चेंज होने में, उन्हें हम स्लो चेंज कहते हैं, और जिनको ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है चेंज होने में उन्हें हम फास्ट चेंज कहते हैं. सो दीज आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ स्लो चेंज एंड फास्ट चेंज. ओके, नाउ व्हाट वी हैव more study and okay, yeah, so many examples here. We have thinking of food, cleaning of clothes. Now we are going to move further. Yeah. Okay, we can use it. Okay. So some of them are now what are physical change and chemical change. And physical change, okay, what is physical change? The changes that changes physically by means physically, like shape or size, or its odor, like smelling, okay, boiling points, melting points, etc. These are the factors responsible for the physical change. Okay, so physical change, what is physical change? A physical change we can also classify into that reversible change. Like for example, folding of paper. Folding of paper. Folding of paper. Okay, if we fold the paper, then it will get back to its original position. Okay, folding of paper. And physical change, melting of ice. Okay, melting of ice, whatever is ice cream. Okay. And third is what is third? Melting of ice, folding of paper, and physical changes. Okay, we have two are enough. Okay, melting of ice. So what is physical changes? A change occurring around us, also we classify. Yeah, so we can say that it is a temporary change. It is a temporary change which occurs which occur around us, जो हमारे आसपास टेम्परेरी चेंजेस होते हैं उनको हम फिजिकल चेंज बोलते हैं। जैसे पेपर को मोड़ देना, प्लेन बना देते हम, शिप बना देते, कुछ बना देते, वो वापस चेंज पेपर में हो सकते हैं। मेल्टिंग ऑफ आइस, ठीक है, मेल्टिंग आइस मेल्ट हो जाने के बाद हम उसको दोबारा से फ्रीज कर सकते हैं, जमा सकते हैं। दीज आर द सो नो वी what would be the observation of physical change. Some factors are responsible for the physical change. That what are the factors here? What are the factors? Shape, okay, shape of paper. Here is a folding of paper in the example. Shape of paper will get changed, okay, and size also, length means length, size, length, okay, and shape, size, or yeah, shape and size, okay. Normal we are here shape and size, इन दोनों इसमें तो शेप और साइज ही चेंज होगा। बाकी अगर हम कोई और एग्जांपल लेते हैं तो उसमें मेल्टिंग पॉइंट, फिजिकल पॉइंट चेंजेस होते हैं। जैसे कि हम अगर गर्म पानी में क्या करते हैं, शुगर ऐड करते हैं या मिल्क ऐड करते हैं, तो क्या होता है उसमें मेल्टिंग और बॉइलिंग पॉइंट चेंज हो जाते हैं। कैसे चेंज हो जाते हैं? इफ अगर हम क्या करते हैं, उबलते पानी में शुगर ऐड करते हैं तो उसका मेल्टिंग जो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट होगा वो अपने आप कम हो जाएगा। बिकॉज वी आर एडिंग शुगर इन इट, ओके, वी आर एडिंग शुगर इन, शुगर के ऐड होने से उसका बॉइलिंग पॉइंट क्या हो जाएगा, कम हो जाएगा। बॉइलिंग पॉइंट हुआ, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट हुआ, ओके, ये सब चेंजेस होते हैं। ये थर्ड है बॉइलिंग पॉइंट and melting point, okay. So now next is chemical change. Okay, what is chemical change? It is a permanent change which occurs around us that we cannot the chemical change cannot reverse, get back to it, okay, like dissolving of sugar in water, okay, and the dissolving of salt in water, and okay, so these are the examples of chemical change. But जैसे कि if you are making a cup of tea, okay, यदि हम अगर चाय बनाते हैं तो चाय से हम वापस दूध नहीं चेंज कर सकते। वो चाय एक बार बन जाने के बाद वापस दूध में नहीं चेंज होगा, ओके। चेंजिंग फ्रॉम मिल्क टू कर्ड, अगर हमने दूध से दही बना दिया तो दही से दूध हम वापस नहीं बना सकते उसको, ओके। So these are the permanent changes. These are permanent change. It is basically permanent changes. Permanent change around us. Okay, like we are adding water in cement. Okay, अगर हमने सीमेंट में पानी मिला दिया तो वो चेंज हो जाएगा हार्ड सब्सटेंस में, और जो कि वो सीमेंट में वापस चेंज नहीं हो सकता, ओके। सो हियर वी हैव एग्जांपल, कर्ड, चेंजिंग ऑफ मिल्क इनटू कर्ड, चेंजिंग ऑफ मिल्क इनटू कर्ड, ओके। सेकंड इज dissolving salt, sugar in water, and third is, what is third? yeah, adding of water into cement. So these are the examples of chemical change. Then how does it occur? See, होते कैसे हैं? What are the factors responsible for it? For chemical change, some of factors are also responsible for chemical change. Like if we are adding substance into, if we are adding substance in one or more substance in one substance. Okay, so किसी एक सब्सटेंस में दूसरे सब्सटेंस को ऐड करने पे केमिकल चेंज होता है. ओके, जैसे लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल चेंजिंग ऑफ मिल्क इनटू कर्ड. हम मिल्क में दही में दूध में थोड़ा सा दही डाल दें तो वो पूरा का पूरा किसमें चेंज हो जाएगा? दही में, कर्ड में चेंज हो जाएगा. कर्ड में चेंज कैसे हुआ? क्योंकि हमने मिल्क में थोड़ा सा सब्सटेंस, न्यू सब्सटेंस ऐड किया था, कर्ड, जो कि उसको पूरा चेंज कर देता है कर्ड में. ओके, dissolving of sugar or salt, either salt or sugar in water. Okay, see, water is a solvent. Okay, and sugar or salt is a solute. Okay, it will make a solution. Okay, water is a solvent. Okay, you can take any one of them, sugar or salt. I can take sugar. It is solute. When we are adding both of them each together, it will make what? It will make sugar solution. Are you getting? हम पानी में शक्कर को ऐड कर देंगे तो हमें क्या मिल जाएगा? एक शुगर सॉल्यूशन मिल जाएगा, एक सॉल्यूशन तैयार हो जाएगा हमारे पास, जो कि कैसे होगा? वो चेंज होने के बाद शुगर को हमने पानी में ऐड कर किया तो वो चेंज हो जाएगा और जो क्या बना देगा? शुगर सॉल्यूशन बना देगा. ओके, सो आज हमने इतना पढ़ा. चेंजेस, व्हाट इज चेंज, क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ चेंजेस, एग्जांपल्स. ओके, so physical change, chemical change, these are the types of changes. And next points we will discuss in next videos. That would be properties of changes. Okay.